everybody's here with Real Breaks, ready to get rolling with 2020 Bowman Draft number 196, Asia Edition. It has been a long time since I've gotten to rip a full case of Asia. So, if somebody wants to pick a case, then we can go ahead and get started. Let's do this. I do just have 2 spots left in our Pokemon mixer. That is the next break. So if somebody wants to close out the last 2 spots, then we can go ahead and random that one off. So let's do this. We got spots available there. We got spots available in the football value mixer, and then spots in a second case of this to round out the afternoon. 2020 Bowman Draft number 197. Here we go. What's up, Jacob? Jacob, how does it feel to hit the largest jackpot in Real Breaks history? Alright, so 12 box case. So there's another 6 back there. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to... Here, let's actually move them over here. Let's go like this. I'm actually going to open 3 at a time. So each of these mini boxes is kind of the equivalent of like 1/3 of a jumbo box. So if I take 3 here, this is basically a jumbo box in terms of autos. There's going to be 1 auto in each of these. And then there's going to be 12 exclusive Asia Mojos in each box. So that's really where the added value is in this. But auto-wise, it's like a... it's like a half case of jumbo, but then an additional 144 exclusive parallels. So that's some nice value that way. But they are still quite a bit cheaper by the case than a jumbo full case would be. Seriously, Jacob. Alrighty, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, I'm basically going to open it as if I was opening a jumbo box here. 3 at a time. Fairly quick breaks. But yeah, the Asia Mojos, they don't really print a whole lot of this. So even though they're not numbered, they are fairly limited. And it's done really well. It's good graded. They look a lot like the Mega Box, or they look the exact same as the Mega Box Mojo Refractors, but they're much more limited for drafts. I still think they should sell for more than they do, but I think they're kind of trending that direction. But I think for a lot of people, they just don't realize how much more rare they are than the traditional Mega Box Mojos. We're also like the only ones that break it, so people just don't even know about it. Alright, here we go. And we are going to ship all the paper for this one. We'll talk right into that. So here are your Mojos. I'll pull out some like the first rounders. There's Carson Tucker, Nick Gonzalez, 2 good ones there. Jordan Walker going to the Cardinals. Cardinals 2, Sam Perus. Cutter Baumler on the Speckle. Your first auto of the break is Dane Acker for the A's and Dale Jones. Zach DeLoach Refractor, down sleeved up, Bryce Jarvis. Emerson Hancock. Are you guaranteed a Jackson Miller auto? I'll see what I can do. Probably put some of these mojos up on the showcase. Probably go back afterwards and top load a lot more of them. But get Walker up there in the mitt for now. Mason Wentz having a pretty good season. Austin Wells, same thing. Those two sleeved up. Nick Lofton, first round auto, going to the Royals, and Steve Taylor. Let's see, Lofton was the 32nd pick, so the back end of that first round. There he is. There he is. Emerson Hancock, sky blue paper out of $4.99 at Mariners to Adam Siegfried. Quinn Cotton out of 99 for the Reds. Reds to Jacob Sessum. Nick Gonzalez refractor. Nick York mojo. Hancock refractor. Zach Veen mojo for the Rockies and Rodrigo. And Nick Gonzalez autograph. There we go. Pirates to Rodrigo Tobar. Let's toss Nick Gonzalez in the mitts. Bump the Jordan Walker. Zach Veen came out of the gates a little bit slow, but definitely found his swing. Add this mojo to the mitt as well. All right, so there you go. Red Baby purple out of 250. Polkovich refractor. Jordan Walker refractor. Trevor Hauver had one of the craziest starts to the season of any prospect. But then got traded. I can't remember, did the Cubs end up getting him? In the Rizzo deal? I guess they traded for Gallo too. I can't remember who ended up snagging him. Yeah, so that's all of our leftover mojos from just the first 3 boxes. Rangers should get them. Thank you. Brian, it's been a while. We ripped quite a bit of it. We're like the official importer of Bowman Draft to Asia. Alcantara went to the Cubs. That is correct. Yep, I remember now. Yeah, Yankees had some big name prospects that they moved. Cubs picked up some big name prospects. They replenished that farm system. Yeah, the mojos are fantastic. Yeah. Brian, this is the end of them. We just have a couple of cases that have been marinating in our storage room for a while. Again, do still have spots available in the next case of this. It's breaking at 4 o'clock, 2.5 hours from now. literally, Rodrigo, with the mojo parallels in here. Hopefully it brings us some mojo. We find the super fracture that's been chilling back there. I'm sure glad I picked up the case that had the Trent Palmer 101 though. Instead of letting it sit for this long. Red bean, ooh. That'd be nice. I think it was 2 years ago. There was like a ton of red autos that we pulled out of Draft Asia. Since then, it hasn't been quite as crazy as that year, but there has been a lot of good color that comes out of these cases. Again, you do have to keep in mind that it's half the autos of the jumbo case. So you do have like less overall chances for the case at those big autos. But yeah, the Mojos provide a ton of value in this product. Polkovich, Mojo. Dane Acker Speckle auto in the base earlier. Speckle's out of 71. A's to Dale Jones. Kierstead gold paper out of 50. Going to the Orioles. And this one actually, it's off center, but the corners are much better than a lot of the draft paper from this past year. Orioles to Rob Smart. I sit there on the Kierstead. So Lofton Mojo. Still looking for torque. Austin Hendrick refractor for the Reds. Oh yeah, Brian. Despite the centering, in my opinion, probably the best overall Bowman products for the last couple of years. Logan Allen out of 250 and gold Cole Henry, numbered 40 out of 50. Let's go to the Nationals and Rob Smarts. So Rob's getting all the gold in this box, or this 3-box sets. Nice Cole Henry. Max Meyer Mojo. Bosque. Lofton refractor. Win in Wells once again. Asa Lacy out of 499 for the Royals and Steve Taylor. Jordan Walker refractor. Yep, Brian, it was just in the paper color. Super weird. P. Helpin refractor out of 499 for the Indians. Indians to Topher. Carson Tucker refractor. Ronnie Mauricio green out of 99 for the Mets. And we'll do it for the first half of the case. Yeah, I mean, so you have a centering issue on one paper parallel for the whole case. I mean, that definitely not a deal breaker for me. I'm still not sure how they let the paper get out of the door like that, but I don't know. It just seemed to be an isolated issue with this product. Since then, it's been just fine. Yeah, Kevin, those responsible have been sacked. I'm checking and see if we're full on Pokemon yet. Well, let's see. Looks like we got a bunch of spots down in football. Let me get these ones added to my list. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. So it looks like we got 20 spots down and 12 spots to go in football. Okay, looks like 2 more spots down in Bowman draft number 197. So we're basically halfway full on that one. Still 2 spots left in Pokemon. Nobody wants to stick around and rip Pokemon with me? Pokemon mixers have been fantastic. The nice thing is, like, all of the spots have big secret rares and whatnot that they can pull. So it makes for really fun breaks. I did see the Marcus Smart one, the miscut Marcus Smart. That was hilarious. Yeah, the problem with some of the paper parallels in here is not even that they're off-center, it's that they got miscut so that the cards are smaller than they should be. And PSA will not grade them if they don't meet the minimum size requirements. So, I've had a couple of cards come back as min size before. Super annoying. I had like one of the Montgomery Club sets from last year was like the stickers. So it was actually Rover's first card that had the RC logo on it, I believe. And they all came back miscut, or min size. So let's see. This one looks fine. This one's the normal size. Yeah, usually it was like left to right. So you'd be like, this would be like the normal size card, and it'd be like that or something on the left side, where like it should have lined up and it didn't. That gear set is normal size, just off center on the cut. Yeah, Kevin, rub it in. I sent them off like the day that that set came in too, so got them out quickly and waited forever on it, only to have it come back as min size. And I don't know the full reason why PSA won't take those, if it's just to guard against trimming, or if they don't want it like rattling around in the holder, or what, or combination of both. Ed Howard color at a $4.99. Going to the Cubs. Let me flip back over. Cubs are going to Rob Smarts. Don't like those upside down refractors, but the Mojos are going the right direction. Garrett Mitchell first, Bowman Mojo to the Brewers, and Rob Bicycle. Nice hit, Rob. I totally did, Kevin. I did trim it. Foscue Green 20 and 20. Oh, and that's Garrett Mitchell behind him. Garrett Mitchell blue ink out of 150. How good does that card look? Blue ink. Doesn't quite match the Brewers uniform, but blue ink, blue border. Brewers to Rob Bicycle. Let's get this Mojo top load. We'll swap it into the mitts for those Nick Gonzalez. So nice case we got going here. So Gonzalez is going to have his own stand, and then Mitchell is going to go in the mitts. Nice, those both came out of the same box. You're welcome, Rob. Fantastic hits. Rangers to Matt Trout. Yeah, luckily we got to see Garrett Mitchell at the Timber Rattlers game right before he got promoted. We did our bobblehead day. That was super fun. Hopefully we get to do that with some other teams, maybe the Saints. And then eventually we'll do it with the Twins. Zach DeLoach. I wonder how long the waiting list is for that. Dominguez base chrome all sleeve. I can imagine they got people lined up for a while doing stadium giveaway bobbleheads for those major league teams. Abrams purple paper out of 250. Seminards, space auto for the Angels and Ray Standifer. Kind of snuck up on me, not gonna lie. Last Mitchell blue at auction did over 400. Let's go. I mean, it definitely helps that he has a fantastic autograph. Like any Austin Wells, I did pull a Mojo earlier, but no other color or autos yet. There he is, Jackson Miller. Carson Tucker, refractor 20 and 20. PSA did 1100, or PSA 10 did 1100. My goodness. Carson Tucker at 250. Pete Crow Armstrong. Mojo going to the Mets. No longer with the Mets, but it is going to Matt Trout here. Sorry, Jordan Walker. Gonna bump you. Ian Seymour, Speckle out of 71. So that's the second Speckle auto. Seriously, Chris. Yeah, nothing gets close to those first Bowmans. Raised to Ryan Reed on the Seymour. Bosque out of 499. We've had some good sky blue papers in here. Bobby Witt Jr. refractor. Trevor Halver refractor. Austin Hendrick Mojo. Right, that's a really good case we got going. I mean, you see what I'm saying though? There's a really good floor in this product with all of the refractors and mojos. Provides a lot of value, and then you hope to hit on the autos. We've done pretty well on them in this one. But you know for sure that you're going to get those 144 mojos. I know, Mike. It's a very rare $50 jackpot break. Don't worry, we'll be at 100 for the next one if I don't hit a super here in the last 3 boxes. Another stack of mojos. Yeah, Emil hit it. Emil hit it Saturday night. Otherwise, we probably would have been just ripping exclusively Bowman today, right? We're still pulling some Bowman heat. And let's see, looks like another 2 spots down in football. Leaving us with exactly 10 spots left. Let me comment on that quick. Sounds good, Mike. I will do that. Alrighty, last 3 boxes. We still have 2 spots left in Pokemon. Come on, we can fill those last 2. Don't be shy. Yeah, seriously. Seriously, though, one time Emil can brag about that. All right, Rodrigo's going to close out the last 2. You got it, buddy. That is the next break here at 2 p.m., but there's not really a lot of trading that typically happens. I don't think I've had any trades in my Pokemon breaks before. So, not too worried about having extra time for trades in that one. No trades, not for Rodrigo. Don't even bother making the Rodrigo an offer from here on out. Don't even know what's good. So fire type is going to be the best one. Jason Charizard. After that, I would say that trainer spot is probably the second best. There's a lot of full art trainer cards that sell really well. So I would say that that's number 2. Then after that, normal type is a good one because you get all the promo cards, or there's several promo cards in that break that you're guaranteed to get. than our normal type. Vivid Voltage, you got the Pikachu Chase. So it makes electric type solid. But yeah, I mean, like I was saying earlier, there are quite a few types that have big cards to chase. So like on the announcement post, I used the Tyranitar alternate arts. That's a big card. We had one break at the National where water type just went nuts. So you never know what's gonna come out. Yeah, there's actually a lot of upside in Pokemon. Some of those cards sell for a ton of money. Alright, last 3 boxes. Skip over here. Jack Blomgren base auto for the Rockies, going to Rodrigo. That's not Zach Veen. Is a shortstop though. Still no sign of torque. Come on, at least give us a refractor, mojo, or something. Pokemon Blasters at Shields, was it one of like the repacks? Some of those are actually really good. Gonzalez 20 and 20. Some of the sets that's like sat forever when Pokemon wasn't as hot are now worth a ton of money. Gonzalez 20 and 20 out of 250 for the Pirates. Toss that up on his stands. Pirates again to Rodrigo. Lasky Refractor. This must be an image variation. It is Nick Gonzalez image variation. So we're getting like one of each of the Nick Gonzalez cards. Halver Mojo, Bobby Witt Jr. Mojo. Oh, could have been Chris. Could have been. Yeah, it could have been just a hanger box. Kierstead Refractor Auto. Let's go. Out of $4.99. Remember, he was printed on like a different stock. It's actually a really nice looking card. So you got like mats on the rest, like on him and like around the borders. And then you got like the foil behind it. So really good looking card. Numbered out of $4.99. To the Orioles and Rob Smart. Rob is getting the gold paper and then also the refractor auto Kierstead. Fantastic. It's been a great case. Oops. Paper cards and a gold there. Sticking to the bottom. Trent Palmer refractor. That gets a sleeve. So for those that weren't around when this product came out, Trent was actually a high school teammate of me and Amels. So that's pretty cool. So 3rd round pick by the Blue Jays. He's had a pretty good year. He had a little bit of tendonitis, so they haven't stretched him out quite as much. But I think he went like 5 innings in his last start, struck out 7, no runs. So good for him. Peraza out of 50. Go to the Yankees and Josh Hackman. Mason Wynn refractor. Cardinals. PCA out of $4.99. Seriously, I think all of our Sky Blues were first rounders. The Mets to Matt Trout. There it is again. And the Mojo I still have yet to see one of these that was actually centered. I think all of his are cut like this. So my hopes of getting a Palmer Mojo PSA 10 have dwindled. I am glad that I sent off a bunch of his stuff, like that type of stuff, before PSA jacked up their prices and shut down service levels, though. Because I would not be paying $100 a card to grade Mojos. Looks like Blue Wave is going to be our final auto here. Clayton Beater, Blue Wave at a 150. Going to the Dodgers and Scott Horton. No, it's the same, Mike. It's the same. So, yeah, like a gold auto, there's going to be 50 combined between all the different configurations. Yep, all come from the same pool, like Kevin said. Next, Meyer Mojo. That is going to wrap it up. Like I said, though, that was a great case. What you're hoping for in this product. Nice hit, Matt. That's a big one. Should probably clear some space for him on the showcase. Chris, apparently not. Apparently not. But remember, we are shipping all the papers, so you should get some Torque papers at least as a consolation prize. Yeah, it's somewhere in that range, Mike. Yeah, right around there. All right, one Dominguez Chrome that I sleeved up. One Speckle Baumler, unnumbered for the Orioles. Here are refractors that I sleeved up. Wynn, Foscue, 2 Palmers, Halver, Witts, Walker, Tucker, Hendrick, Lofton, Walker, Hancock, Polkovich, and Deloach. Mojos, Meyer, Halver, Witt, Hendrick, Deloach, Polkovich, Lofton, Meyer, Foscue, Wells, Wynn, Wells, York, Hancock, Halver, and Tucker. Another color, we got Logan Allen, CJ Abrams, Foscue, Lacey, Hancock, and Beatty. Yeah, I'm going to top load these. Seriously, we did really well on the sky blue papers. Kind of all big names. Like, they should be up on the website if you want to grab any. So, Hancock, Lacey, Foscue, there's that Palmer Mojo, Peraza at a 50, Yankees, Walker Mojo for the Cardinals, Tucker 20 and 20, so they're at 250. Ed Howard out of 499 for the Cubs, Foscue, the 99 Rangers, Mauricio, Mets, and Cotton for the Reds. Miguel, I'm sure there was Braves in there. Blomgren, Rockies, Seminars. For the Angels, Acker, A's. I think there was a Speckle out of as well out of 71. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, we did still actually get pretty good color in here. We got 2 Speckles out of 71 and a gold auto, which for out of having 12 autos for the case is pretty good. So, Acker, Seymour out of 71 for the Rays, Halpin out of 499 Indians, and Beater out of 150 for the Dodgers. PCA Mojo, and then a sky blue paper out of 499. The Mets are going to Matt Trout. Lofton base auto Royals to Steve Taylor. Cole Henry gold out of 50 Nationals to Rob Smarts. Zach Veen Mojo Rockies to Rodrigo. Kierstead refractor out of 499 and gold paper out of 50 Orioles to Rob Smarts. Nick Gonzalez went nuts. So we got the base auto Mojo refractor. 20 and 20 refractor out of 250, and then the variation. So all of those going to the Pirates and Rodrigo. Your money mint hits of the break. We've got a Garrett Mitchell blue out of 150, and then Garrett Mitchell Mojo Brewers to Rob Bicycle to wrap this one up. So that'll do it. I'll be live here in just a couple of minutes with Pokemon. Rodrigo says paid up on Pokemon. Perfect. So we'll random that one off. I'll probably still give a couple minutes for trades just while I'm getting the other breaks caught up on payments. But thanks for hanging out for our first case of draft. And if you want to hop in that second one that's breaking at 4 o'clock, you can still go grab spots in that break post.